Have you ever looked at a penny and thought, it's just 1 cent, basically worthless? Well, prepare to have your mind blown. Because in this video, we're diving into the unbelievable story of the 1985 Liberty 1 cent coin, an American penny that most people overlook, but one special version of it has rocked the coin collecting world. Why? Because this tiny, copper-colored coin, which you may have held in your hand hundreds of times, was reportedly sold for an astonishing $14 million. Yes, you heard that right. $14 million for a single penny. But how is that possible? What makes the 1985 Lincoln cent so valuable? And is there a chance that you might be holding one of these ultra-rare coins right now? Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll never look at pocket change the same way again. Let's go back to the mid-1980s. The year is 1985. Ronald Reagan is in his second term as president. The Cold War is still very real. Coca-Cola releases new Coke and fails miserably. But in the background of these cultural moments, the United States Mint continues its quiet work of producing billions of coins. Among them is the 1985 Lincoln penny, a continuation of a design first introduced in 1909 featuring the bust of Abraham Lincoln, the word liberty, and the date, in this case 1985. This time, the Lincoln cent had undergone a significant transformation. Before 1982, pennies were made of 95% copper. But because of rising metal costs, the mint switched to a cheaper composition, a core of zinc, coated with copper. So the standard 1985 penny was supposed to be made of copper-plated zinc weighing about 2.5 grams. But here's where it gets strange. Among the millions and millions of 1985 pennies that flooded the U.S. economy, a few slipped through the cracks that were never meant to exist. And one of them, struck under mysterious conditions, would become one of the most expensive coins in American history. It all started when an anonymous collector brought forward a coin that looked just like a regular 1985 penny, but something was different. It was heavier. It felt more solid. And it had a deeper, richer tone. Upon further inspection, coin experts determined that the coin was not made from copper-plated zinc, like the rest of the 1985 cents, but from solid bronze, a composition no longer used at that time. Even stranger, the strike was unusually sharp and clear. Every detail, Lincoln's face, the lettering, the rim, looked perfect. Almost too perfect. After laboratory analysis and grading by PCGS, the coin was confirmed to have been struck on a bronze planchet, possibly left over from earlier years or accidentally fed into the press during testing or maintenance. Only one such coin has ever been verified, and in a private auction. It was purchased by a secretive billionaire coin collector for $14 million, making it one of the most expensive coins in U.S. history and by far the most valuable modern penny ever sold. Now let's break it down. Why would someone spend the price of a private jet or a New York penthouse on a 1-cent coin? Here's why. The most valuable coins in the world aren't just old, they're rare. A true mint error, especially in a modern era when machines are nearly flawless, is incredibly difficult to find. The 1985 bronze penny is a transitional era coin made during a time of change at the mint. Transitional errors are extremely collectible, especially when struck from the wrong metal. There's something magical about holding a piece of metal that should not exist. It becomes more than currency, it becomes legend. And ultra-wealthy collectors love to own pieces of history that no one else can. This particular coin was reportedly graded MS68 red, one of the highest grades possible for a Lincoln cent. That kind of preservation adds serious value. So when all those elements come together, rarity, mystery, condition, history, it creates a storm of value. And the result? A $14 million penny. Now let's get to the part you're probably most excited about. Could you have one of these valuable 1985 pennies in your collection? Here's what to look for. Use a precise digital scale. Regular 1985 pennies should weigh 2.5 grams. But a bronze penny will weigh around 3.11 grams. Bronze pennies sound and feel different than zinc ones. Tap the coin lightly, bronze gives a clearer, more bell-like ring. It will also feel more solid and warmer in your hand. A bronze penny has a deeper, richer copper color. Zinc coins can look more dull or pinkish. Check if your coin has a D or is plain Philadelphia mint. Either one could be valuable if struck on bronze. If your 1985 penny matches these traits, don't clean it, don't scratch it, don't bend it. Send it to a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC. If it's real, you could be sitting on millions. In the past decade, the rare coin market has exploded. Coins once thought to be worthless pocket change are now breaking records at auction. Wealthy investors are turning to tangible collectibles, and coins are one of the fastest growing assets. And the demand for modern era coins is at an all-time high. The 1985 bronze penny is one of the crown jewels of modern coin collecting, and even other lesser-known 1985 eras like off-center strikes, double dies, or clipped planchets are selling for hundreds or thousands of dollars in high condition. So whether you're a lifelong collector or just curious, it's time to start paying attention to your pennies. So the next time you get change at the grocery store, or clean out your junk drawer, or find an old coin jar in the attic, check every penny. That 1985 coin you thought was just scrap metal could actually be the rare bronze cent worth up to $14 million. A penny is small. It's humble. But this coin proves that even the smallest things can hold incredible power, value, and mystery. The world of rare coins is full of stories like this, lost treasures waiting to be found. And one of them could be yours. So if you loved this story, give this video a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and turn on notifications because we've got even more incredible coin stories coming your way. Drop a comment below. Have you found a 1985 penny that looks a little different? Have you checked its weight? Let us know. You might be sitting on something legendary. And remember, sometimes, the key to a fortune is no bigger than a coin in your pocket. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy hunting.